What's going on, my dummies, and welcome back to another Digimon Deck Tech. In today's episode, we are going over One Punch Mon, which is a Blastmon. He is, in my opinion, a very underrated Digimon. I believe with the new promo of Sunarizamon, I think that's how you say his name. Shoot me if you want. I believe with the promo, he is a very, very powerful card and not to be taken lightly. But without further ado, let's get right into this deck. The first four cards we play are our Digitamas. This is Kapurimon. During our turn, while this Digimon has Reboot, it gains plus 1000 DP. Not a super great Digitama for the deck, because we're not always going to have Reboot. We're only gaining Reboot through the card, through through an option card. You can, however, play this if you want, but this is the same thing with it. They both do about the same thing. This is just during your turn, where this one is during, it's still during your turn, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, there's not a lot of good black Digitamas for the deck, so yeah, that's what we're going with. The next Digitama is Chaosmon. This Digitama I'm just playing because we do run some Chaosmon, which could be altered out for, or switched out for Alter S and or Millenniumon if you so do desire, and it just kind of works with that theme. If we have one of them, at least we can use it from time to time, and that's why it's here. Moving forward, we have our level 3s. The first one is Harugamon, as a 4 of. He's 2 to play, normally 0 to evolve, 3000 DP. I shouldn't have to go over this every single time, but I still will. This is a vanilla, very cheap to play normally, and it has high DP, so it deals with the ones that do have effects if you have to attack over them. So that is always good. Moving forward, we play a 4 of BT4, Sunarizamon. Okay, I'm going to go with that one. He's 3 to play, normally 0 to evolve, 2000 DP. Is inheritable states during your turn. When this Digimon is trashed due to activating this Digimon's Digiburst, return this card to its owner's hand. This allows us to Digiburst and keep our momentum of our level 3s because we're capable of adding it back to our hand. If you decided that you didn't want to play as many of these, which is completely fine, I understand, you can take 2 of these out and maybe 1 or 2 Harugamon. So, I'm going to go ahead and do that now. And you can add either this Toyagumon here, which allows you to draw a card if your opponent didn't attack, which fits the theme of the deck. Your opponent's not going to want to attack a lot because you do have Blastmon that they can block. Another one you can play if you wanted to have the ability. That is the wrong set. Come on, man. The other one you can play in this spot would be Toyagumon. And this is the one that I would want to play over it. So, yeah. Moving forward, we have a 4 of the promo Sunarizamon. He is 3 to play, normally 0 to evolve, 2000 DP. He says, your turn. All your black Digimon with 13k DP or more gain Pierce. This is a really good promo because of Blastmon giving your opponent the chance to block with non-blockers. And I did not mean to hit that space bar. And because of that, even if they block, you're still dealing the massive damage that Blastmon gives. That is one very, very powerful effect. Remember also, because of Zubabon Punch, which is giving him the Infinity Gauntlet, does allow him to hit extremely hard. So if it has Pierce and your opponent can't block it, it just snowballs from there. He also has an inheritable ability that says during your turn, while this Digimon is black and has 13k DP or more, this Digimon gains security attack +1. The important thing to note about this is your level 7s are all white. This will not give security attack +1 to those. So if you do plan on using that for the Chaosmon, keep in mind that Chaosmon will not keep the security attack +1. Moving forward, we're making our way to our level 4 Digimon. First one up is Greymon. He's 4 to play normally, 2 to evolve, 4000 DP. He states that during your turn, if the Digimon has Reboot, he gains Jamming. Again, that's another reason why I said we could play this Toyagumon to give Reboot. It does have synergy with Kapurimon, with this Toyagumon giving Jamming. Of course, I do like having these for the Digiburst to keep recycling them and get them when I can. So to draw them early to keep digibursting them. So that is my opinion. But this is a more consistent style of deck, so we'll stick with this one. Moving forward, we have Greymon from starter deck 5. He has 4 to play normally, 2 to evolve, 4,000 DP. End of your opponent's turn. If your opponent didn't attack with a Digimon this turn, trigger, draw 1. Of course, we're punching our opponent's stuff down, still dealing damage through pierce, so on and so forth. So if they decide they don't want to attack us so they can block, we do get card advantage for that, and that is extremely important in black because one thing black lacks is destruction, of course, but we're big enough to deal with that, and drawing cards. Moving forward, we have our last level 4, which is Dark Tyrannomon. He has 6 to play normally, 1 to evolve, 5,000 DP. He has blocker, and when he attacks, lose 2 memory. This is the 1 to evolve blocker. I went with this Tyrannomon over going with the Guardramon, for example, or Sildramon, because of the fact that we don't have any vanillas in this deck. These two Greymons are just super powerful, and we kind of have to play them. So this gives us the 1 to evolve. Is it the best thing? I'm not going to say it is, but it is something for us to use, and I do enjoy having that 1 to evolve most of the time. Moving forward, we have our level 5s. The first level 5 we'll go over is a Metal Greymon from BT2. He's 8 to play normally, 3 to evolve, 7,000 DP. He has reboot himself, so this triggers with the Kaporimon and the Greymon. It also has an inheritable. During your turn, if this Digimon has reboot, it gains security attack +1. Now, of course, if Blastmon does have the Toyagamon up under it, we are able to get the security attack +1 because of that. But also remember, Zubabon Punch gives reboot. So we're capable of getting the security attack off of this and the security attack off of Zubabon Punch. So that is 3 security attack pluses, meaning he hits for 4. You cannot say that, like, that is not scary, especially for the fact that he's only 3 to evolve. So, like, normally you are keeping it your turn when you go into him, and he is punching like a truck. Moving forward, we have Gogmamon. I really hope that's how you say his name. Gogmamon. I don't know, man. 8 to play normally, 3 to evolve, 7,000 DP. Main phase. Digiburst 1. One of your Digimon get plus 2,000 power until the end of turn. This is important because this is not a once per turn effect. You can use this as many times as you want. Also, if you so happen to give it to himself, he will keep this if you evolve into another Digimon. So keep in mind, you can Digiburst 1 to give him plus 2k, to have the Digimon coming up to get that 2k. Keep that in mind because that is very, very important. Any power that the Digimon has while it evolves will keep said power. So yeah, really good card for the deck. Moving forward, we have our namesake card, Blastmon. He is 13 to play normally, 3 to evolve, 13,000 DP, which is big, big. Especially for the 3 to evolve. Security attack +1. And when attacking, your opponent may choose one of their unsuspended Digimon. If they do, switch the target attack to that Digimon. Of course, if we give him Pierce with the promo, our opponent can't deal with that. Of course, we want to have the promo on the battlefield with Blastmon more than we want it under it. We still are able to give security attack with Metal Greymon and with Zubabon Punch. So, like, we really don't want to stress too much about having to have the promo under him. Will it make a one-shot? Yes. It will kill all 5 security in one go. However, he is not protected from option cards, so stacking a bunch of security on him could mean life or death to that Blastmon. Moving forward, we have a 4 of the promo Black WarGreymon. This WarGreymon can easily be changed out for BT2's WarGreymon. This one here. He is still a very good card, even with BT4 coming out to play with Blastmon, so keep that in mind. This Black WarGreymon is 11 to play normally, 3 to evolve, 11,000 DP. So while using the Digiburst of Gogmamon, you can make him a 13k body, which does work with Zubabon Punch, which is very, very important because he Digiburst 2 to unsuspend this Digimon. Now, of course, we're able to give him security attack +1 with Zubabon Punch, so that's 4 security out of the way. If we so happen to have Metal Greymon with a Toy-Agumon or Sunarizamon while Digibursting with Gagamon, we are killing our opponent's entire stack. So keep that in mind, like, between Blastmon and this WarGreymon, we're capable of destroying our opponent's entire stack, and that is very, very powerful. But on the off chance that we don't get every single security, Chaosmon allows us to do that himself. Because we are giving Pierce to our black Digimon does not mean our white ones have it. And that's where Chaosmon comes in. He's 15 to play normally, 6 to evolve on a green or a black Digimon, 14,000 DP. He has Pierce, and when Digivolving, unsuspend this Digimon. Then it can attack your opponent's Digimon. This effect allows you to attack unsuspended Digimon as well. This is an immediate attack. It does not end your opponent or goes into your opponent's turn. You attack, then your opponent takes their turn. Meaning, if you did not get that last little chip damage off their security that you wanted, you can go into Chaosmon to delete an opponent's Digimon and do the Pierce. And of course, if your Blastmon or your Black WarGreymon already have Pierce for whatever reason, they're not going to want to block it. So you can come in, hit that piercing Digimon, and still deal that last little bit of damage. Moving forward, we have final Zubabon Punch. This is the Infinity Gauntlet, if you wanted to know right here. This is the Infinity Gauntlet. It is a 2-to-play option card. The security effect adds it to our hand. Main phase. One of your Digimon gets plus 3,000 DP until the end of your opponent's next turn. Then, if that Digimon has 16,000 DP or more, that Digimon gains Blocker, Reboot, and Security Attack +1 until the end of your opponent's next turn. This is important because it automatically works with Blastmon. Oh, no, not Gagamon. Stop. Stop, please. It automatically works with Blastmon here because he is already 13k. However, it does also work with Black WarGreymon if you do give him the plus 2k off of Gagamon. So if we're able to give the plus 2k to him before we're able to go into Zubabon Punch, make Black WarGreymon big with Reboot and Blocker, so he's able to block at the end of it. Not to mention he will only be 14, but that is still big enough to block majority of the cards in the game, and that is something that we really like to do. But yeah, Zubabon Punch, super good. Now remember, this card does not state Black Digimon, so you can use this on Chaosmon if you want to. That being said, you still need a black card on the battlefield, and that's where this Izzy Azumi comes in. He is the black one from BT4, 4 to play normally, security effect, puts him into play without paying the cost. At the start of our turn, if we have 2 or less memory, we start with 3. This allows us to go into our WarGreymon and our Blastmon for 3 without passing our turn, which is super good. Also, on play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. If all of those cards are black, gain 1 memory. Place the cards on top in any order. This allows us to stack our deck the way we need it stacked, but also, like, the only negative is the fact that we have 3 Chaosmons in this deck. Now, if you did not want to play Izzy, you can make this 4 Chaosmon, and you can play either Remember the Good Times. I should probably pull that up from BT3. Sorry, guys. I want you guys to at least see what the card is. So, looking back at the Good Times is one card that you can play. It does allow you to delete Digimon if you have to for little memory. Or, another card that I like a little bit better would be Genocide Attack. You only get 2 of these in the starter, so you would need a little bit more because I do feel like you want to play 4 of these, or maybe 2, but you can play that as a 2 of, and that would make us get rid of the Izzy. Yeah. But that's how I would change it, or either still 3 Chaosmon and 3 Dark Side Attack. However you want to do it, it does not matter. These are flex options and or optional cards, so it doesn't fit into the main focus of the deck, which I try to keep at a 12-12, 10-10 split. So keep that in, or no, 12-12, 8-8 split. My bad, guys. But yeah, that is the deck, my guys. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. Comment down below. Let me know how you feel about this Sunarizamon. And tell me how bad I slaughtered his name, please. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Every subscription helps the channel, and it helps you keep up to when I post these videos. But until next time, guys, have a blessed one.